Hey all brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and I'm just putting this little video out because I've got a couple of things that I neglected, or didn't say neglected, but I forgot to mention a couple of things that were, like, it kind of happened recently and something that's coming up that I wanted to just kind of let you guys know about, see if you'd be interested in just helping out to support. First off was I have been... A previous event thing that happened is I had my first live show in nearly a year. It was a fun night out. It was a fun night to play with like the band that got me on, that were headlining, some old friends that I've gigged with many times. It was just nice to get back out onto a live music scene and to, you know, hang out with some good friends and some bands that I've not seen in quite a while. And I've got a little bit of footage from that, so I'm going to be adding that to the end of this vlog once I actually sit down and have a look through it and, you know, find the bits that are worth showing, pretty much, because the lighting in the venue was absolutely terrible, and with it being my first gig in, like, probably a good 10 months, if not, you know, it was about 9 or 10 months since I'd last played live, so the kind of the nerves were there. And it was a bit, what's happening? And then when I got there, I was running late, and everything was just so slapdash. And it was a case of walk through the door, set up, and go, because I was on first. And it was a case of, gee, okay, I'm in a real rush, and I'm kind of panicking. Like, we had been planning to see if we could try and live stream the event via, you know, a smartphone to Twitch, but because of how hurried the whole thing was, there wasn't really the opportunity to get things set up, and yeah, that kind of sucks. But I did do a live stream beforehand of, like, you know, an hour or so of practice, which was good fun, and it was really fun to have a music live stream, you know, actually performing the covers on Twitch, which was really good fun. And when I had to borrow some cables and a webcam that was a lot better than mine. So what I'm planning on doing is, once I can get that kind of quality of equipment for myself and get the right cables that I need to have everything plugged in at the same time, then I'm probably going to do that a lot more. But on to the news of what's coming up. Now, if you remember a year ago, a little over, I think it was the winter last year, a internet radio station called Sanitarium FM did a little showcase of some of my covers, and they've regularly kept my music as part of their online playlists for the radio station, which runs 24/7. But I've been in contact with them quite a bit, and I'm starting to do a little bit more work for them, and, you know, becoming more of a member of their team, which is really quite cool. And to that kind of partnership, if you want to kind of call it that, I'm doing, I'm kind of trying my hand at some game reviews for some stuff that I'm playing for the channel, and I'm also trialing out as a DJ for the station, so that they can get a little bit more of a, you know, kind of a live, you know, personable kind of quality to it, because the majority of the station is, you know, kind of presented, when they do have, you know, kind of a talk show, a talky kind of thing, is only really hosted by one guy, and the rest of it's all just an automated system. But they wanted to bring in more DJs, and I've been asked if I wanted to try out for it. I said yes, and I'm doing a trial this week. So if any of you guys do want to tune in, you can go to sanitarium.fm. I'll put a link down in the description below, and I'll probably put one up on screen right now as well while I'm talking about this stuff. But this Friday, it will be about 5 PM GMT, and I'll be on air for about an hour. And I'm just going to be playing music that is from my own music collection off my own hard drive, and we're just going to see how things go. I'm going to be doing a few of these trial runs just to see if it's something that can work, and it'd be great if you guys want to tune in and listen and just kind of support the station out, because they have a awesomely eclectic range of music that plays 24/7. I've sat there listening to it while I've been playing games of my own. I sit there and I have it playing in the background while I'm editing videos, and it's just something that I honestly am listening to it more at the moment than I am my own iTunes playlists. And it's not just out of wanting to support the station, I've found a lot of music that I don't know if I ever would have through internet radio. It's how I started getting into some of the heavier genres of metal that I enjoy, and some of the stuff that you hear, especially on something that's not a dedicated rock and metal station. Sanitarium have a huge range of genres. I've heard it go from things like Gorillaz to Scooter to Hatebreed and Devil Driver. It goes all over the place, and my music collection is just as eclectic. It goes from the really light, heavy J-pop types, J-pop type stuff, all the way through to some of the heaviest metals that I have enjoyed over the years. So if you do want to have a listen to see what it's going to be like, then do tune in. I'm hoping that it will go well. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be playing. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to end up saying when I'm on air either. But it could be quite fun. I think it could be an entertaining experience, and I'd really love it if some of you guys came along just to listen as well. There's also a Discord server for the station as well, where you can chat with other listeners. You can vote for tracks that will be put into a listener's top 10 chart. The station's chart system is all decided by the people that listen to the station. It's not judged by any kind of national charts or anything along those lines. And you should be able to listen to it on most devices. I know you can listen to it from web browsers on smartphones. You can listen to it through VLC Media Player and Windows Media Player, or just through your browser. I'm not sure about consoles, whether or not that might work. I imagine if you've got a web browser, you should be able to tune in and listen to the station. But that will be happening this Friday, the 9th of March, I believe. Yeah. Just looking at the calendar. So this Friday, 9th of March, at 5 PM GMT, I will be going on air for an hour, playing various different tunes from my own music collection, and if you guys want to tune in, that would be massively appreciated. I know the guys down at the station would love to see more people coming in to listen, and if you were to make it a regular thing that you tune into on a daily basis, then that is just even better. But that's pretty much all I've got to say. It's just a little bit of an update for some things that I didn't get around to mentioning in my last vlog. So I'll leave it there. So I'll just say thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, check out the playlist on the channel for more Let's Plays on metal covers, and give this video a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, be sure to hit that subscribe button, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off.
New civilizations and boldly go where no cunt's gone before. This is Star Trek The Next Generation. Thank you.